Let's go now.
Ladies
to Chris
and gentlemen,
Gregory.
tonight promoter Dennis Warner, Instinct Productions, and the WBC Muay Thai proudly present to you 5 rounds for the WBC United States Light Heavyweight title. This fight is sponsored by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. First in the blue corner, wearing gray and red, weighing 175 pounds. He stands 5'11", age 48. From Chicago, he's fighting out of the Chicago Fight Club. His astounding historical record, 103, 12-3, 63 by way of knockout, 30 of which were by kick. He's an original, the former 9-time world champion from numerous sanctioning bodies. I give you the alien fighter, Manson the Master Blaster Gibson.
Blinky, how many years do we go back together that we can say we called Manson Gibson's fights?
I don't know, but I think I'm going to call them archives.
I'm telling you. Back when they were in black and white.
I'll tell you, promoter Dennis Warner of Instinct Productions. This is the 20th anniversary fight night of celebration, and I know he was looking to bring back a blast from the past, and there he is, the Master Blaster himself.
103 victories, 12 defeats, 3 draws, 63 of those wins have come by knockout.
And in the red corner, wearing white, also weighing 175 pounds, he's 6'1", age 34, originally from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Now fighting out of the Warrior Training Center here in Las Vegas with a record of 6-1-1. He is the 2006 Kings Cup champion. Here is Shawn TNT Yarborough.
Talk about the ring successes of Manson Gibson, but Yarborough, this young man right here, Blinky, is himself a tremendous talent who has successfully combined the Western boxing style with traditional Muay Thai to become one of the new generation United States Muay Thai fighters. He is a great talent.
No question about it, Phil. He is the future, and as we know that our good friend Gibson, Phil, is coming out tonight, hoping he can reach back into the archives of time and pull out some magic. And we're going to see if he can do that tonight against his younger opponent and the well-accomplished Shawn Yarborough.
Yeah, how many times have we seen athletes in every sport try and dip down one more time, be it one more season, one more game, one more great performance, only to find that perhaps the sun has already set, and that's what Manson Gibson is going to try and find out tonight. I'll tell you one thing, Blinky, if he can take the measure of Shawn Yarborough, I would say Manson Gibson may have a significant amount left in the tank, but I don't know if it's possible. Third man in the ring, a seasoned veteran himself, Des Knockweed Sriampai. Gibson enters stage right. And here comes Shawn Yarborough. Now the question perhaps begs, Blinky, which Manson Gibson is going to show up for this fight tonight?
Obey my command at all times. Defend yourself at all times. No dirty fight at all. Any question? Any question? Let's go back to the corner. Good luck to you.
And you know, Phil, because of his great career and all of the showmanship and all the gamemanship that Manson Gibson has demonstrated, I'm sure that is why promoter Dennis Warner said, I'm going to give you another shot. I'm going to give you the opportunity to come out and demonstrate that you still have some of your skills left. But you know what, I did notice that his traditional kiss to the opponent didn't happen today.
I was thinking the same thing.
That might be a telltale sign of its own.
We've seen him where he reaches across and kisses the opponent right on the lips, and it's like, what?
Gibson's up on his toes, though. He's bouncing around. switch southpaw there. And one of the reasons also for Gibson has been his awkwardness. He'll sometimes turn totally sideways on you and catch you with a defensive heel thrust kick. You don't see it a lot in Muay Thai where you'll see that defensive heel thrust kick or a spinning back kick that he's landed on many, many, many occasions that has stopped fighters in the track. Lands it with the heel of his foot. He being Manson Gibson in the gray trunks with red piping on him.
Well, Yarborough just trying to figure out what is this in front of me jumping around.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm sure Yarborough did his book on Manson Gibson and knows of his accolades and all of his accomplishments, and so he's not sure. You come in with that kind of a record, and the opponent's got to respect it a little bit. Gibson looking to set up that spinning back kick, looking to set it up. There it goes. He threw it, didn't land. Yarborough coming back with a right leg kick. There's Gibson again in the southpaw stance. See how he's almost sideways?
Yeah, absolutely.
With his hands hanging down. That's not uncommon for Manson Gibson. Well over 100 fights. There's that defensive heel kick that I was talking about. There's another one. Doesn't have the same thrust that we've normally seen. It's very defensive mode, but Manson Gibson historically has been able to go right from a defensive fighting mode into an offensive. That transition has always been smooth and effective for him, and that's why he's racked up so many KOs.
Now Yarborough, I look for him to begin to really shut down the ring, to really cut it off and to slow Gibson down. But the question begs, at Gibson's age, how much speed does he really have left?
Well, right now we're just seeing Yarborough. Now, you know, he was looking a little tentative at first. Now he's saying, okay, let me start backing you up. He's looking to inch his way in. Looking a lot more relaxed now. It's Gibson now that's backpedaling.
Manson trying desperately to wake up the echoes here tonight.
It is the first round, so Yarborough is filling them out. Attempted spinning back fist. Timing of Manson Gibson really off. He missed by a lot with that spinning back fist.
Final seconds of round one, a feeling out round for Yarborough and Gibson to be sure. Yeah, we're back with you. We're in Primm, Nevada, State Line, Nevada to be exact. Along with Blinky Rodriguez, I'm Phil Stone. Shawn Yarborough is up. Manson Gibson says he's ready, and we're set to go here in round two. Shawn.
Right leg by Shawn Yarborough that throws himself to the canvas. All Gibson did was lift up that left leg.
Gibson any points for that?
That's a good question. Straight right hand by Yarborough. Gibson now throwing a right round kick. Well, attempted overhand right. That was a big overhand right by Gibson. Didn't land. Dropped him to 1D.
Now, surprisingly enough, Shawn Yarborough has really not taken off on Gibson yet, and I fully expect that to happen right about now.
But he landed a big right leg kick right now to the left thigh of Gibson. Those do damage, Phil. There's that attempted heel thrust kick. Gibson claiming a low blow. Trying to counter with the left hand. But you know, once again, Phil, Gibson's style just awkward enough to keep Yarborough. You know what I'm saying? There's a left knee, right elbow by Yarborough, left round kick, right hand over the top. Yarborough now going on the attack, though. Starting to sense that it's not the master blaster of old.
Now Manson trying to eke out every ounce of power and skill and stamina and heart as he possibly can.
But as much as he's switching back and forth, Phil, he can't be set to throw anything with any substance. There he's setting up now. He's off the ropes. He just switched through a defensive sidekick out there, keeping Yarborough off him. Another right leg kick, and those are powerful leg kicks, Phil. And Yarborough's landing the left eye of Manson Gibson.
Well, again, a little puzzled that Yarborough isn't just walking right through that and getting on top of Manson. Nearing 30 seconds left here in round 2. Yarborough lifts the knee to the side of the head of Gibson. Now another knee to the side of the head. A third knee here in the past 30 seconds. A fourth knee, and now Manson trying to fight off the ropes.
I'll tell you, Manson is not the Manson of old, Phil. There's no question about it. Another powerful left leg kick to the thigh of Manson. Manson's taking, so he's still a tremendous warrior, takes a big blow, but those knees, they were very, very hard down the side of the head of Manson Gibson.
And Blinky, you just wonder, how much longer will the referee and the judges allow this to go on? Yeah. Manson almost seems like a defenseless fighter in the ring.
The fire's not there, Phil. You
It's
can
not.
see it in him. He's backing up now. He's talking there to his corner man. See him blinking his eyes. Those knees did do some damage. They might not have put him down or stopped him, but they made big contact.
Well, he and Ike Stafford are talking it over right now. I think Ike is asking Manson, what do you want to do? Mouthpiece now just coming out. I wonder, Blinky, if he's going to come out for this third round. And now Shriampai has come over talking to Manson.
Well, if he doesn't come out, it'll be the first time ever in his long, illustrious career. And they're waving him off, Phil. And I guess this really speaks to the big question. Was there anything left in the old line? And tonight, we find out that there was nothing left. He bows out. And although to the dismay of the public and the fans, Phil, Manson Gibson has had his last hurrah.
The music has stopped. And the end of an illustrious career for the Master Blaster himself. And for a very classy Shawn Yarborough, he will one day say, I was in the ring the last time Manson Gibson answered the bell. And what a class ending for Manson to basically just say, I got nothing left.
Corner stops the fight as the fighter does not answer the bell for the beginning of round 3. Your winner by TKO in the red corner, Shawn Yarborough.
Well, there's no question Shawn Yarborough
Also, please a round
might
of
have won
applause
this fight
for
to
Manson
end
Gibson.
in a different manner. But you know what? I think it was the wise thing to do.
And once again, a round of applause for the winner and new WBC light
Wiser,
heavyweight champion,
realized
Shawn Yarborough.
Showed himself that he didn't have it.
Well, Manson Gibson has nothing to hang his head over. What a tremendous career. 103 wins. And many of those wins are the ones, Blinky, you and I will choose to remember. A bright career ahead for this man, Shawn Yarborough. Now, we didn't see the best of Yarborough tonight, Blinky, but it really was somewhat reflective of the style he was up against tonight. Manson Gibson was all over the place, shifting back from orthodox to southpaw, almost turning his back on Yarborough. And I think Shawn basically said, what is that?
No, absolutely, Phil. And here we see him having the WBC belt wrapped around his waist by promoter Dennis Warner. And I'm sure he's very happy to put the green belt on to his pleasure. But I agree with you, Phil. We didn't see the best of that young man there, Yarborough. He's got a lot more to show off. He's young and he's on the upswing.
Once again, congratulations to Shawn Yarborough, the new WBC light heavyweight champion.
We'll be back with more in just a moment.